What's going on, Average Tech Guy here, and today we are back. More tech, more reviews, and if you can see right here in front of us today, I got probably some of my favorite cases for the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Now, UAG normally comes out with, you know, the Plasma, the Monarch, the Plyo, the Metropolis. So this is what I want you to do. This year, I want you to put a Pro behind each one of these cases that I just called out. So we got the Plyo Pro, we got the Pathfinder Pro, we got the Metropolis LT Pro, and one of my favorites, we got the Monarch Pro. So let's talk about them. All right, so this year, like I said, for the Samsung devices, UAG has put out some Pro model cases just like they had for the iPhone. Now, I'm not gonna say we were copying iPhone and doing all that good stuff, but these are magnetic cases and they are now for your Samsung device. So, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try them on and just see how they fit and how they look on the actual device itself. Then we are going to try some magnetic accessories just to see how they fit, how they work, and if these are going to be worth your pennies. Now, well, not pennies, because these cases are a little bit expensive. So first off, let's start with the least expensive in the bunch, which would be the Plyo. Now, the Plyo is known to be one of their most clear cases. It's always coming in like either a smoke color or an ice color, and this one is just straight up clear with the magnetic ring in the back. First and foremost, we just want to try this phone on and see what it's hitting for. There we go. So you still get to see whatever color you paid for. Doesn't hide the color. It looks really good, nice and crystal clear. You do get nice protection for your cameras. Those lenses disappear in there, and you get good protection down bottom. Everything matches up, lines up, and when you get ready to take that S Pen out, very easy to get out of there, and charging port wide open as well. So we do got raised lip up top, raised lip down bottom. And when you drop it, it's all case all the time. You do not have to worry about your screen getting banged up, scratched up, whatever. And we do have a screen protector from UAG. We'll be putting it on at a later date. I normally put it on as soon as I get the phone, but I've just been so excited to try these cases. I have not had a chance to put it on yet. So Plyo looks really good. It's gonna fit good. It's gonna give you nice protection in the back as well as on the front. And then you really don't have to worry about a whole lot when you're talking about the Plyo itself. The buttons, nice clicky, nice and tactile. So I have no issues with this. Now, one of the biggest things that a lot of people wonder about with these cases will be the actual weight. So what we are going to do is we are going to weigh this thing. All right, now I know the phone itself is probably around like 8.2 ounces, if I'm not mistaken. So we're just gonna try it out. And I was right, 8.2 ounces on this device. Now, case 1.7. So you're not gonna get a whole lot of bulk with these cases. Matter of fact, we're gonna try on their heaviest, their biggest in the bunch, which is the Monarch Pro, and it's coming in at like 2.2 ounces. The Metropolis LT comes in at 1.8 ounces, and the Pathfinder Pro 1.5 ounces. So none of these cases go over the 2 ounce mark, with the exception of the Monarch, which is the most protective and the biggest and baddest in the bunch. So now that we got that out of the way, we can just put the scale back to the side. We know that these cases, 2.2 ounces at the most. I'm saving this one for last. This is the one I like the most. That's my favorite. Pathfinder is the next one. Now, if you look at the Pathfinder, it comes in this gray color, and they also have another, maybe like 2 more colors on this for the Pro model. I'm gonna be sure and drop links below so you can check all this stuff out. So don't worry about trying to remember it. I also do timestamps so you can see the cases as we're doing them in order. But if you look at this, like, it looks really good. It looks nice and sleek. You do get to see some of that color back there from the phone that you purchased, and you do have the magnetic ring. Now, I'm not gonna try magnetic accessories with all of these. We'll be all day, but I do wanna just take one of these, which will probably be the Monarch, and we'll try magnetic accessories. I got some stuff just kind of laying around here we'll try out. And UAG also has some magnetic stuff, so I got a couple of those sitting close by, so we'll check that out. Down bottom, everything looks really good. You don't have to worry about that matching up. Easy access for our S Pen, comes out really nice. You got nice protection right here on that lip. All case, all the time. You do not have to worry. Just keep that in mind. It's all case all the time. And then when you look at the cameras, those lenses, they disappear right there. No worries. I have no issue out of UAG cases because all these cases are either like 16-foot drop tested, 18-foot drop tested, and some of them even like 20-foot drop tested. So you really don't have to worry about your devices getting banged around too much in a UAG case. Now, one of my other favorites, just because of the look. Now, these cases right here, the actual Metropolis LT Pros, these are made with Kevlar, just like the Monarch. They have Kevlar in them as well. Kevlar, very strong material, and you don't have to worry about it busting, scratching, breaking, or doing any of that stuff that normal cases could happen. No tearing, no ripping, none of that stuff. You only get the UAG logo right down here in that corner. Everything else looks really good. You get the honeycomb shape on the inside. It's gonna act as an air cushioning system. And when you put it on, now I really like this one when I put it on because it's more sleek, it's more slim, it's more streamlined than some of the rest. And like I said, this, once again, is magnetic. So just keep that in mind. Down bottom, everything matches up. Easy access for that S Pen. We love that. That is one of the biggest things. You want to make sure you can get that S Pen in and out of there real quick because you might need to take a note or two. So it's a good thing that the S Pen comes in and out with ease, no issues. Once again, looking at the camera, they disappear. Those lenses just disappear. This year, these lenses are a bit more streamlined and a bit more flush to the body of the phone, so you don't have to worry about them protruding so much. And then once again, on that front, you do still get the lip, all case, all the time. You don't have to worry about your screen, I promise you. It looks good. I like this one a lot. I like all of them, like I said, but the favorite out of this is going to be this bright red one over here, the Monarch Pro. So let's go ahead and jump right into it because that's the one I like the most. This one, Monarch Pro. Now, Monarch Pro is going to be biggest, baddest out of the bunch. Hard shell all day long. So in here, you got leather going around, and it's also made with Kevlar as well. So just keep that in mind. They got two cases made with Kevlar, the Metropolis LT Pro, also the Monarch Pro. Let's go ahead and pop this bad boy in. None of these have like front screens or anything. So that is what you are going to get. Once again, you can still kind of see the color that you paid for back there. A black probably would be a little bit more sleek because it's gonna be the black on the red, black on red. And they do have a black on black case that you can check out. Yeah, but like biggest, baddest of the bunch. Hard rubberized edging. See that lip? When you drop it, all case all the time. You don't have to worry about anything. Down bottom, everything lines up, and with ease, you're able to get that S Pen out of there, no problem. And I like that their charging ports are a little bit wider than normal. You're able to get pretty much any USB Type-C cable that you have down in there. So salute to UAG for thinking of everything when they put this case together. Now, camera disappears. I think all the camera cutouts from all the cases this year, the cameras are gonna kind of disappear behind there because it's a little bit more flush to the body of the camera. So I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that this year. But once again, these are some great magnetic cases that you can go by and check out. Now, with that being said, UAG has a magnetic charger. Now, this is not, it's not gonna work like it does with an iPhone. This was specifically made for iPhone, but it is magnetic, and we can see that magnet really strong. It does not come on when you plug it up, but if you turn that on, there we go. We got a charge. No issues there. Next up, I do want to try this device right here because this is my latest device from Anker. This is their 3-in-1 charging cube. So I'm just gonna like slap it on. There we go. No issues. It's working. So all my chargers are working. And then, oh, I got some wallets here. So this one is from Moft. It's just a standard magnetic wallet, and this one is from Andar. I'm gonna pop that off. There we go. Magnetic, no issues. And then the one from Moft is a wallet and a stand in one. Let's find that sweet spot. Here we go. And it holds. So magnet is nice and strong in there. You got to kind of find that sweet spot, but it did pop off eventually. But once you find that sweet spot, they pretty much stay on. Now, my only concern about these types of devices is they actually cover up this bottom lens just a little bit. So I'm not sure how that's going to affect our pictures. This one does too, just a little bit in that corner down there. So you're going to get a little coverage on that bottom lens. I'm not too sure how that's gonna hold up when you're taking pictures, whether it's gonna interfere with the wide angles or your portrait modes or anything like that. But as from right now, I haven't had any issues with taking pictures while having the battery on there. And the battery doesn't cover up too much of that lens, so I haven't had any issues. So we're gonna say for right now, no issues. If we do find out anything, we'll come back, we'll talk about it a little later on. But that's pretty much it. This is the case lineup from UAG. We have the Metropolis LT Pro, we have the Monarch Pro, we have the Pathfinder Pro, and we have the Plyo Pro. So just put Pro on the end of all their other case names, and this is what we got. Once again, these cases come for the S23 Ultra, and they still have the regular cases as well. So if you don't like the magnetic versions, they still got the regular stuff. You can go by and check it out. It'll be a link below so you can do that. But until next time, hopefully this has been able to help someone out. Average Tech out. Peace.